Integrity is like trust, in that you can't truly value it until it's gone. That statement is no less true in interpersonal relationships than it is when we're talking about our digital data. There's nothing worse than trying to record a video and then Wow! What a totally random occurrence, which just so happened to illustrate my point. Let's talk about data integrity. Data integrity as defined is the accuracy, consistency, and reliability of data throughout its life cycle. It's something you work to maintain and that you should have processes in place to protect. Importantly, though, data integrity isn't something that you do. It's an objective that makes up one of the 3 core goals of a strong data security program. It's not like you can just buy a product and then suddenly you magically have data integrity forever. And that's because there are a litany of ways that data can lose integrity. For instance, someone interacting with a spreadsheet could type in the wrong thing, or a random power fluctuation could cause a bit to flip randomly and change a letter in a particularly unfortunate way. There are a lot of things you can do to protect the integrity of your data, and that problem gets more and more complex depending on how large your data set is, how many people need to be able to write to it, and whether it's accessible over the internet. For an individual user, it's a more straightforward problem to fix, but for a large enterprise, the problem grows rapidly and exponentially. You can read about some of those considerations at the link in the description, but if you're looking for a quick and dirty way to protect the integrity of your data, there are really only 2 things you need to do. The number 1 thing you can do to protect the integrity of your data is implement a backup solution for your data which leverages the 3-2-1 backup strategy and also has automated versioning capabilities. You have to assume that something is going to happen to your data to be able to protect it. By having a backup solution in place, you're assured that when that something happens, you'll be able to get a known good version of your data back quickly. And by having built-in versioning capabilities, you can easily roll back to a previous version if something more simple, like an accidental edit, occurs. The second thing you can do to protect the integrity of your data is perform regular audits of your most important data. This can be as complex as hiring financial auditors to look at your bookkeeping, or as simple as verifying that video files you saved on a hard drive years ago are the same bits on disk as they were previously. As organizations get bigger, we start getting into conversations of governance, policy, and compliance. But at its core, if you do those 2 things well across the board, you'll be setting yourself and your organization up for success when it comes to data integrity. For more strategies and a deeper dive into the topic of data integrity, check out the links in the description. I'll catch you in the next video, but until then, I'm gonna go make sure that my baby pictures haven't changed since I looked at them last. Cheers.